So normally the vCenter, what is vCenter does? Do you have any idea on that?
You manage the VMs from vCenter.
Only the manage the VM,
I mean, the storage too, everything, I guess.
host, that also.
Host too, yes.
Yeah, everything we need to consider because centralized. We call it as centralized actually. Okay.
Okay.
So centralized managing of host and VM, we call it as a vCenter. vCenter is a service that acts as a centralized administrative point for ESXi host and their virtual machine. So for each vCenter, how many VMs we can create and how many hosts we can able to manage. That is the thing we will be doing it. So they are telling that 1000 hosts per vCenter we can able to manage, and also 10,000 we can 10,000 VM we can able to do that one. In 6.5, 2000 hosts and 25,000 VMs we can able to manage.
Mm.
Okay, this is the difference. I'll share the difference with all the PPT. Okay, you can able to check on that. That is available here also. Just I show you where it is. See, this is a thing. So there's a one and one more is just a minute. Yeah. Okay, I will share this across to you after finishing the class.
Mhm.
Okay, the 5.0, 5.1, 5.5, 6.0 and 6.5 is available. So you can able to see this one. Okay, previously I told right 1000 hosts and 10,000 we can able to create. They make it as 2000 and 25,000 VMs we can able to create it. So VSSA is the appliance we call it as. Okay, there are two type of things we can able to install the vCenter. Actually, one is Windows and one is Linux. So which one you will be having in your office actually now?
I have a both. Both. I have a both.
You are having both, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
but I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I don't have a vCenter running. I just use a web client.
No, that's fine. But the web client you are using it, that's fine. But I just want to know that this Windows or Linux.
We can go with Windows. But I do have a Linux too.
No, no. Actually, I am just asking in because I'm just going for Windows, not Linux. Actually, in
Okay.
your environment, I just want to know that which version you are using, that
I have
Windows
a
or
both.
Linux.
I said I have a both version running. I'm running VMware on a Linux and I have a VMware on Windows.
Oh, you are having two side differently, so you are using the
Yes.
Windows and Linux.
Yes.
Okay, got
I
it.
have about 12 different offices, and two of my offices, one office has Windows and one office has a Linux. And then I have a
Okay.
hypervisor, Microsoft Hyper-V running also on Windows.
Oh, great, great. Okay. So this is a prerequisite for installing the vCenter. Okay. So
Mhm.
number of CPU, it's 264-bit CPU or 164 dual core processor should be available, and processor is 2.0 GHz should be available. It's a default one. It's already is
Mhm.
there. So the memory is 4 GB, which was available on the 5.1. Now in 6.0 we'll be using 8 GB actually.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Mhm.
8 GB is the minimum requirement for installing the 6.0. Disk storage should be the 4 GB. They are minimum they are given. At least we required 50 to 60 GB we required. So
So
the network.
when you're installing this, you create a VM and install vCenter, right? Or vCenter ISO, correct?
Sorry, I didn't get.
You just created another VM to install
Correct.
vCenter.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Another VM. I just creating the AD one machine and vCenter another machine. So
Mm-hmm.
while AD is creating, the authentication will be there. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Yeah.
domain. So as per the office, I just creating it two machine.
Mm-hmm.
And next week I'll just show you how to install that vCenter actually.
Okay.
Okay. The
Mm-hmm.
network gigabyte connection recommended. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously you know about that, right? So 1
Mm-hmm.
gigabyte and 10 gigabyte Ethernet controller should be available. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
This software requires 64 operating system is required because all it's combined only this 64 in 2012 or 2016 because we are not using the 2008.
30. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. You note it down this one and let me know.
Mm-hmm.
This is a prerequisite.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So normally we'll be using the default database which was used in the 5.5. Okay, it's a Microsoft SQL 2008 R2 Express edition.
Mm-hmm.
After 6.0, the VMware suggests that vProgress is a new database which was configured. Okay, it's a vProgress. It's a new one.
Oh,
It's
I see.
came. It's
Mm-hmm.
came. But if you are using the Microsoft SQL Express edition, once need to be migrated to 6.0 vProgress, we can able to do. If you are using Oracle to vProgress, that's not possible. For you have to create a new database instance in 6.0 and need to migrate all the way.
Mm-hmm.
That is the one.
So, which one was the version? You said version 6.
Yeah, correct. In version 6, vProgress is a new feature came across in the database.
vProgress is the VMware own proprietary
Own,
database.
correct, correct.
Okay. And are there any, like, you have a slide for it? What are the limitation on that
Which one?
for vProgress?
There is no limit. Actually, the limitation is somewhat limitation is there. So that's why I just given here. See, 2000 and
Okay.
25,000 VM. Yeah, this I will be sending across to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the Windows we will be using the Windows. I told right 2012 and 2016. Okay. In 2012 we need to install all the stuff and we need to install the vCenter. Top of that, we will be doing all the stuff tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. Okay. Now we are just moving into the next thing. See, if you are using the Windows Linux, okay, we will be using like OVF. What is OVF actually?
I don't know.
Sangeeta, you OVF.
I don't
You
know.
aware of that?
Operating system. I don't know.
Okay. Open virtualization format.
Open source. Open. Oh.
It's like predefined, nothing need to be done. As an
It's
environment, you have to copy
templates.
and
Mm.
it's not a template. It's already predefined thing. All it's available on the OVF. You need to deploy that OVF into your machine. Then you can able to go ahead. See OVF template. See, this is the thing. It's like a template, but we never call it as template actually. Open virtualization format. That is the thing. You got it right?
So when you use this or how you use it?
See, I can show you. Once you once you place into the host, okay, the host it's available, okay. You need to log in into the vSphere client. From the vSphere client, we need to connect that particular host and file and deploy or template. That option is available, right? You can able to see my screen, correct?
Yeah, but what that template do?
I'll tell you. So once you create, you can able to see the screen now, okay.
Mhm.
It will be available all the IP, and we need to have the IP address and everything. What you'll do, right? So instead of OS, instead of we are installing the vCenter and application, all the stuff which was available in that OVF file. No need to configure or something. You got it?
I see.
So
Okay.
so if we instead of 2012, here we are just using the what? See, you can able to see the port on is the OS which was used on the 6.5. Previously,
Mhm.
we are using the SUSE actually. Now the port on OS is available. So that also predefined. So instead of vCenter, it's already installed in that particular OEF file. Database already it's installed. So nothing need to be configured, right? So it's already predefined work. It's already available on that particular machine. So we need to copy and deploy and assign the IP address as per your environment and use
Mhm.
it. That's it. You
Okay.
got it?
Mhm.
The IP address and username and password is available. And once you put the username root and VMware, it will ask for the thing. If you are using the upgrade or something, it's a new one, it will ask. If you go for upgrade, you have to select the upgrade, or if you are going for manual configuration, then you can able to go for that.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. So now what happened, right? This is the things which was available on the breathing. Okay, now in 5.5, what happened, right? Single sign on. Okay, then inventory, service, web client, and vCenter. These are the four things which is available, and we need to install step by step. Okay, in
Mhm.
6.0, they made it as platform service controller. Okay, in that, what is happened, right? Single sign on, inventory, web client, certificate. These are the things which was available on the platform service controller. You got it now?
Mhm.
Your doubt.
No.
Okay. The now the vCenter is become as a separate one. So the platform service controller will be having single sign-on, inventory, web client, certificate, all it's combined into the single thing. In how to install 6.0. Okay. There are two steps. One is external and one is embedded. So which one you are using in your environment? 6.0 or
6 oh,
5.5?
6 pi.
6.5, right? It's
Mhm.
embedded or external?
External, I don't know what you mean by external embedded.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you. So embedded, what is happen, right? The PSC and VC is combined into the same machine. Okay.
Mhm.
So small environment. If you are going for centralized, only the PSC is one machine will available, and rest of the location will be having only the VC. You got it?
So no, can you repeat the PSC again?
Okay. PSC has two installation. One is embedded. Okay. One is external.
Mhm.
Okay. Embedded, what is happened, right? So in small environment, we will be using only the see. One of the company will be using in a different location, correct? Or one of the company having only one location. So in that location, we will be using the PSC and VC in the same location. Okay. If
What
we
is
are
PSC
having
and
the
VSC?
sorry,
What is PSC and VSC?
see, PSC is the platform service controller, and
Okay.
VC is the vCenter.
Okay.
Now you got it right. This diagram it will be helpful for you. You got it?
Yeah.
So only one PSC will be there and one authentication, and rest of the thing it will be available as a VC or whatever they think. If it's embedded, the PC and VC it's combined and only the one authentication. In each location will be having the PSC and VC. All the people they will go for the only the external one authentication should be available from centralized. So that is not required for PSC. Each and every location we no need to have it. Okay, any doubt or something?
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
You got it right?
Yeah.
No, great. So now, what is single sign-on and web client? So before that, this is the architecture of the vCenter. You already know, told right how it's work.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the diagram. Let me know if you understand. Then otherwise I will teach you this
Yeah,
also.
that's fine. Yeah.
You got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we move next step?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is the main thing we need to know. So this is the host. Okay. This is the vCenter with 2012 or 2016. Okay.
Mhm.
So now the host is available, and in that each host we will have one agent. That agent called host D. Okay, D is a diamond. Okay, host is the host. So each and every host will have this service to be managed. So this is a management service that will be available on the each and every host. Okay. For vCenter, we will be having virtual center service is one of the service which was running on the vCenter. Virtual center service. Okay. Yeah, or otherwise we call it as VPHD. You got it?
Mhm.
So now what happened, right? If that VPSD, okay, service is stopped, what happened, right? You cannot able to log in into the vCenter. That is a one true web client or vSphere client. So what happened that VPSD why is not starting, right? The log file will be full. The database log file will be full. Then we have to inform the database team to clear up the space, and then only the service will be starting automatically.
Okay.
Okay, you got it? Any doubt or something?
No.
Okay. Now the host is having it and vCenter is ready. So now we are just what we are going to do. The host need to add into the vCenter, correct? That is the thing, correct or not? Correct,
Mhm.
right? So now after attaching to the vCenter, again the vCenter will send the agent to host to monitor of this particular host as VPHA. You got it?
Mhm.
Any doubt?
No.
This is a diagram which was shown here. Let me know if you have find any difficulty.
Okay.
Okay, any doubt?
No.
So these are the components which was available in the vCenter.
Okay.
Any doubt or something? You're clear?
Yeah, you need to go in and more in explanation, I guess. That's what I was looking for, more explaining how it what actually works instead of just
No, that's why because the diagram shows I never gonna get into that. Okay, now. So that's why I just put in the diagram. Okay.
Mhm.
So the diagram shows a database server is a different one, correct? The all the vCenter service, the database, it's all stored in a centralized thing. Okay, in Dani database, as the VPHD, it's communicate the service will be communicating to the database, and that all the host and VM are stored in a database. That is a one. And update manager is nothing but what will do, right? The update manager is the upgrading of host from 5.5 to 6 or 6.0 to 6.5 or something. That type of things it will be done. So in that update manager, we have another thing. Okay, the host patch it's available on the update manager. What will do the host, we can able to do the patching on that particular machine. We can do through the update manager. Host extension means we can have the software that need to be pushed to the host. That also we can able to do the from the update manager. Okay. Any doubt on that?
Go ahead.
And our sister is the one of the VB. Previously
Yeah.
you okay.
Mm-hmm.
In that VB will be having a yes or no, right? Yes. If the command shows yes, then it will go for the for loop. If no
Mm-hmm.
means it will be exit or something. Correct. So our sister is the one of the workflow we can able to create. It's a man. It's not a it's automated. So once you click on that VM, it will go first OS. Once the OS is installed, it will go application. Once the application is done, all the things and software need to be installed of that particular application and exit. All we can able to type it and make it as a one script or something. We can make it as a one thing and make it as one script and send it once you start the machine will be provisioned automatically. It's not a manual work, it's automated work.
Okay.
Okay, the user control access is nothing but the user access. So what which people you want to give the access? Okay, some of the people you are doing only the template or something. Okay, so for that we just required to give the access, right? For that particular they want that only the right click and deploy the virtual machine. That alone access we have to give. So we can able to give the access from the vCenter level. Okay, the Active Directory is one of the service you already know, the centralized administrator. So we can able to give that from that OU creation or something. We can able to do all the stuff. So VMware vSphere API is one of the plugin which was integrated. If you are using the update manager, right, we can able to integrate it. If you are using NetApp, okay, so you can able to integrate that into the vCenter. Like that, we can able to integrate with all the third-party tool into the vCenter. And once you click on that, it automatically directed to the own which was installed on that particular server.
Okay.
So ESXi management is the one we'll be having in the ESS host. It's contain the service with all the service which was captured. In case of host city service is down, we cannot able to do anything. That is the main core service which was used in the ESSi hypervisor actually. So I'll just show you next week what are the services available, how to check on that, how to go to check the host city service in the ESS host. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they report this much, but practical you can able to see where to see how to do the stuff, all the stuff it will be available. You can able to get more knowledge on that.
Mm-hmm.
But concept, right, this is a concept actually.
Okay.
Any doubt till now?
No.
Okay, so single sign-on. This is a one feature which was came in into the 5.1 actually, not previously. So 5.0 4.1 we don't have the this single sign-on concept. So what single sign-on will do, right? Do you have any single login authentication in your environment or something?
Mm-hmm.
So once you click on that, okay, once you open the page, you just give the Sangeeta and password. Once you click
Mm-hmm.
on any other application, it's automatically it will be open. Correct? You will never give the username
Mm-hmm.
and password. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct or wrong? You never
Yeah,
use.
I know I used it, but I don't have it set up that way.
Okay, that thing it was available in the single sign-on because no need to give the each and every user ID and password for individual application. So
Mm-hmm.
they want single authentication with all the user ID. That's why we will be using as administrator at vsphere.local. This is a centralized one. I show you while installing where to change. Okay, administrator at vsphere.local. This is the thing. And password, we have to give the set the password for the each and everything. Okay, so now in 5.5 what happened, right? The vsphere.local is the domain. Okay, we cannot able to change that domain. Okay, in 6.0 you can able to change the domain as per your wish.
Okay.
In vsphere.local alone, I am telling administrator it is common. vsphere.local you can change it again Sangeeta.local or whatever you want. So in 5.5 you cannot able to change, is the default vsphere.local. Okay, just a minute. Sorry, I got a call, that's right.
Okay.
So you got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Single sign on. So now you can see now active directory, open LDAP, NIS and local OS user. It's all separately we will be logging previously, right? So
Mm-hmm.
no one single authentication is not available, correct? So now what single sign-on telling that just give me all the user and password to me. I just make
Mm-hmm.
it as a single thing and send it across to the web client. And web client login we can able to as a single authentication to all VCO inventory service vCenter. We can make it like that.
Okay.
So no need to go for individual ID for each and every login. So give me centralized. So in Windows we will be using federal service, right? You know,
Huh?
federal FEDERADA.
Federated. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Same concept which was used in the single sign-on. Same thing. Nothing
So
different.
you can still have a local user or not having Active Directory or anything. You can still use local user, but it treats as a single sign-on and then pass
Correct.
that
Yeah,
to
correct,
other.
correct, correct. Yeah, centralized. That's why we are just saying because
So that is
normally
a
in all.
require, right? There is no way you can
Correct. If you
bypass that
want, you
single
can.
sign-on.
If you want, you can go for the single sign-on, or normally they will go for the AD authentication. Correct. All the user will be having the domain and slash your user ID and
Correct.
password we have to give. So if you're going for AD, then all the people will be using the AD authentication, not single sign-on.
Authentication.
Correct. Not a single sign-on authentication. So the VMware has given the opportunity to make it as a single administrator point, but
Mm-hmm.
some of them they want, some of them does not require. So that depends upon the option we can able to utilize.
Okay.
Any doubt or something
No.
till now? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what is web client and vSphere client? Any difference you have seen till now? Web client and vSphere client?
No, it's the same. I don't know.
No, till now you're just using, right? So you will be having some difference which was having it. So I tell you, okay, I'll tell you. So web client we can able to use it in a web wherever you want,
Web
correct?
browser.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
And the
correct.
vSphere is the
For
software you install on.
software that need to be installed on each system, then only you can able to get into that, correct?
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's why we are just having the web
Now there's
client.
only web client available, right? There's no vSphere client anymore,
No,
or
no, 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 no. vSphere client there is no more. Only the web client will be using it.
okay.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
one more thing. If web client you are just using it, so you just have the port group or all the stuff which was creating all the things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Automatically, same thing. It's reflected in the vSphere client once you log in. How it's possible? You got my point?
No, what you I didn't. Can you repeat that?
Okay. You have web client, you have
Mm-hmm.
vSphere client. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
you just add any feature or something in the web client, it's automatically it's updated to the web client. Okay. Sorry, vSphere client. So the vSphere client, whatever you are updating, it's available in the web client. Okay. No need to change anything. It's automatically reflecting each and each other. How it's
Mm-hmm.
possible? You got my point or something different?
No, I don't. I don't understand what you meant by.
See, I put the diagram. I'll tell you. Now I just making as a guess of all the things. Okay. See, this is the uh, okay. So now, yeah, this is the web client. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is vSphere client. Okay. Now you have just added any port group of something. Okay, port group
Mm-hmm.
1111. Okay. It's automatically reflected in the web client also. Now you got it.
Right. Yeah.
You can able to see that
Mm-hmm.
port group which was created by you in
Mm-hmm.
vSphere client. It's also automatically you can able to see in the what
Web version.
the version, correct?
Yeah.
So how it's possible? How it's
How
okay?
is possible? Because it's this is you're accessing vCenter from all that.
No,
No
that is one Flex is one of the
service.
thing it's available in the back end, so that's why it's going on. I'll tell you. You can see this.
Mm-hmm.
So the web browser and here vCenter in middle of the Flex client is used in the backend.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you just configure in the web client, it's automatically replicated in the vCenter.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Any